gonna crash.
Oh, we're gonna. I already suck at this. I already suck at this.
It's okay, Dougie. It's okay. As long as we stay in the boat. In the boat.
We're totally gonna stay in the boat.
In the boat this time. In the boat. We're good. We got this, brother. We got this. Beautiful. All right.
River level doesn't seem very high, does it?
Does it?
No.
I don't think upstate has seen the kind of rain we've seen downstate. Dave was telling me during the summer you weren't allowed to have as much as a match going.
Really?
Yeah. But the downstate was the 9th wettest summer on record or something.
Wow.
Kind of like this being up front this time.
You're doing good. You're doing real good. We're gonna shoot some rapids here.
Yeah.
Shooting the rapids.
Yes, sir. Now this
GoPro, Andrew?
Yep, my little GoPro.
this is the life right here.
Well, I'm glad we were able to get out here today.
I am
Me
too.
too.
I told my wife I was dropping out of the four-wheeling club. She says, "You can't do that. You've been with those guys for 20-some years." I said, "Yeah, but I like camping." You figure if you're getting beat to crap on that big machine you have, what do you think my body's taking on that 250? I'm getting beat up. And I'm not getting any younger. I'm a hair away from 60.
No, it creeps up on you, don't it?
It does. It's a cute little area right here. Wonder what they charge for these
Oh,
cabins.
those are some beautiful cabins,
Yeah.
though. Oh, this water does feel cold. I don't believe we want to take a dip in it.
No, we did that last year, brother, and I tell you what, remember that initial shock, and I got up and I go,
boy.
it was funny, I'll never forget that. I'm like, I gotta pee, and Doug's like, just pee.
Who's gonna know?
I can't pee. I gotta go out. I gotta get up. I'm too old to pee my pants. Doug's like, just go.
It just sucks the air right out of you.
It
doesn't
did, man.
Everybody at work, every year at work, there'd be some fools wanting to do a polar plunge. Oh my goodness. I ain't doing no damn polar plunging.
Nope.
Are you nuts?
Totally plunging for me. Now that wood you cut up for us, that's perfect, man.
Oh, good.
It's gonna get us through tonight. We're gonna have a nice time campfire tonight, our last night.
Hey, you guys are going home on
Tomorrow.
Sunday too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We gotta go back to Animal.
Death Mart.
Well, I could live like this for a living.
Me too.
You know what? Look, we're starting to get a little bit of color too.
Yeah. Last night, Andrew had himself some fireside wine. You heat it up on the campfire. He fell asleep. He was sitting there for hours snoring at the campfire. I'm just putting logs on the fire one after another. Next thing I look at the clock, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, shoot, I don't know if I'm going to make breakfast in the morning. But then I got to hankering that coffee. And I'm like, man, I need some coffee. Bad. I mean, we can make coffee. We got 2 percolators. Did I tell you that little glass one we got, that little German one?
Does that work pretty slick?
Oh, dude, you got coffee in a matter of minutes. I think it's almost faster than the damn Keurig.
Really?
And it's just a little percolator, and you make it on the back of that camper. And because we made a pot of coffee after we went back to the camp today. Didn't quite have all the coffee I wanted, so we threw a pot on real quick while we were doing our cleanup and everything, and get the camp tightened up. Okay, boys, you might have to duck here, kids, because we got a tree coming. Okay, maybe not. Okay, no ducking required. We got a log.
No problem.
No
Totally got
problem.
it.
Kind of like Stalin says, no people,
No problems.
no problem.
Where there's one person, there's one problem. Where there's one less person, there's one less problem.
Yep. I'm not sure I agree with how he disposed of his problem, but I tell you, he did have a good point.
Boy, I just got done reading that. You want to do left or right on this guy?
We're going left. Yep, we're good. Left, we got a narrow path, rigged for impact.
Brace for impact.
Seal the watertight doors. Get the women and children to the lifeboats.
I just got done reading a terrific. Oh, look how low the river is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We going left or right? We're going right.
Yeah, we go right. That there is, what is that? Fish
Mr.
hatchery. Oh, that's the fish hatchery. Huh. Another duck. We're gonna follow the current. We got beautiful. Yeah, I'm glad we came.
Yep, me too.
I just got done reading an Orlando feed just history of about a couple that had been separated for 13 years while the fellow was in Stalin's gulag after World War II.
Okay.
It was very interesting. They were physicists, so they were both incredibly well educated and incredibly skilled, and they wrote 647 letters over the space of 13 years back and forth to each other. And the wife saved not all of them, but most of them, which was actually a little bit dangerous to do in Stalin's Russia.
Yeah.
And they had saved them for years and years and years, and finally they ended up in an archive deal, and that's where this Orlando feed just got a hold of them, and super interesting. It reminded me a lot of Sakharov's Gulag Archipelago, except this was only 500 or 600 pages, and the Gulag Archipelago is like 4,000 pages. although it's super good, it by the end of the archipelago, you're wishing there was another 4,000. Solzhenitsyn was just a brilliant author. But boy, oh boy, you know, here in this country, we just don't even have a clue about, well, we get a little bit of McCarthyism, and we absolutely shit ourselves, which we should, because McCarthy was a bastard. But boy, in Stalin's Russia, boy, they were denouncing each other and all kinds of crazy shit, man.
I thought you embarked on a big book or some series that you're reading.
Oh, I did. I read the Remembrance of Things Past, and really enjoyed it. I finally got through it, all 4,000 pages of Remembrance, but I'm going to do a reread on it. What do I need to do? I need to do this, bring our canals around.
Yeah, we're going to turn our canals around because
that's
the canals was going sideways. And it's shallow over there, so you can run aground. And pretty much because this left side is where you got your deeper water.
Yeah, Proust was super good. I really enjoyed Remembrance of Things Past. He published it when he was like 51, 52. You're about my age, right at the end of World War I. So he was in Paris during World War I when, you know, the Germans were, you know, knocking on the door, and it was not at all clear who was going to win this war. But he wasn't a, you know, young man of fighting age. He didn't, obviously knew a lot of guys that got killed in it, but he didn't have to fight.